Good morning. How are we doing? It has been a sweet, sweet minute since I have been on this channel. My name is Jennifer. This is Cusperinsight21, and here we talk about everything. We are listening to the Butterfly Effect 9 megahertz, attract unexpected miracles and countless blessings. All right, so I'm not going to go in the nitty gritty of what's been going on with me since the last reading. I'm just going to dive right in. Go ahead and let you know that if you are here for a reason. There is something in this reading that you are going to get, and it is going to make you feel better because you did. Let's get started. All right, let's start with Archangel Michael. Prayer for with Archangel Michael. What do we need to talk about? What do we need protection from? What do we need? Why are you here? Eternal love. Ooh. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Oh, now, if that's not perfect, absolutely perfect. All right. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing my dreams. All right, so whatever it is that you've been working on, if you have been wondering whether or not you need to stick to it or if you need to move on, sounds like you need to stick to it. I mean, that's what the cards are saying, babe. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, on this channel, most people are diving into the Christ-like euphoria, where we try to find out exactly how powerful we can be. What gifts that we have that you cannot get in a bookstore or your average school. This next deck is about mediumship. It is specifically for mediumship. For those of you who don't know, mediums talk to the dead. Crossed over spirits that have unfinished business. And this deck also touches base with, like, you can't be a medium unless you have psychic abilities. So even if you can't actually be one of those people that's talking to the dead, like mediums do, there are different levels. You could need to be working on something that helps with your psychic abilities, your clairaudience, clairvision, your way of talking to spirits, your way of listening to your intuition, building your intuition, working on your energy somehow, some way. So let's see what it is that you need to be working on. What is, ooh. All right, so we've got flower power and trance dance with clairsentience. We're going to take flower power because it was the top, and these cards are kind of long on the back, and we're going to read it, and I'm going to let you see it. the key. Flower power. That's it. Yes. All right. Flowers have a gentle way of touching our heart, our memories, and our soul. Their colors, shapes, fragrances, and beauty all provide hope and a sense of heartfelt inspiration. Flowers are capable of holding energy. Did you know that you can do a reading by holding a flower? It's important to experiment with different techniques when it comes to the development and unfoldment of your spiritual abilities. Flower clairsentience is another form of psychoimetry, the practice of using items infused with someone's energy. But in this case, you're holding one of nature's beautiful living creations instead of a watch or a ring or so on. Flowers are very sensitive and can easily absorb the energy of the person who has been holding them, enabling you to feel the energy that passed between two living things. Let's give this a try. Get a small group together. Tell everyone to bring a flower. Ask each person to take a few moments being totally still, infusing the flower with their energy. Everyone should then place their flower in a vase that you've placed in another room. You, the medium, must not know who brought which flower into the exercise is complete. Choose a flower and begin the reading. You may receive psychic information or spirit loved one for the person. One single flower can act as a way to open the door to the spiritual realms. Flower power. All right. So in honor of the flower power, this is why I always like to start out with just a couple decks picked out, and then however the cards go, then I pick decks according to that. And I have decks just for this. So what we're going to get is I have two different decks. Two different decks we're going to use. Seed and the sickle. And we're going to find out a little more detail. And with the seed and the sickle, let me explain to you why we're doing the seed and the sickle. The seed and the sickle has two different definitions. It has the definition for you in your spirit realm, describe the sun and the moon. It has the sun and the moon. So your sun sign reflects what people see, and the moon sign reflects what's inside of you. So when we pick out the card, when the card is displayed, we will read both the sun and the moon. So we will display what it is that you need to know when dealing with others, as well as knowing what you need to know for dealing with yourself and your inyods. All right, let's get it started. Seed and a sickle. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I haven't been on here in a minute. I noticed that, like, out of the blue, I have almost 2,000 subs. And I said, oh my God, let me check this out. Holy crap. So here we are. Let's make sure that you get something out of this as a special way of saying, oh my God, thank you for 2,000 subs. Almost 2,000 subs. Especially for not being here. For almost a year. Alright, so that's too many. We're not going to keep those. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, the seed and the sickle. What card do we need for the collective? What is it that we need to be working on? Hops. 26. Okay, listen. We're going to start out with the day and then work our way to the night. Wow! 11:02 on the cookie clock. 26. Walls, buildings, boulders. Nothing stands in the way of a hop. The woman's called in the wolf among the willow for its ferocious growing habits. It is an explorer, as are you, moving swiftly over and around the obstacles life throws in your way. You are victorious, rising above the odds. Now is not the time to let anything slow you down. Yeah. All right, 26 hops for our people on the inside. The hop vine speeds ahead through life, ferociously grabbing at each new hurdle it must conquer. But as it grows, it leaves behind clusters of flowers, and these take life much more casually. With the vine having done the hard work already, they can now reap the benefits. Hop flowers are a great treatment for anxiety and insomnia. Step back, find a spot in the sun, and soak up that restful energy. Yabba dabba doo. Yeehaw, baby. Yes, indeed. All right. So, how are we going to be able to do that? How are we going to be able to do that? Let's get some practical self-care oracle cards. Give me 3, please. Practical self-care. Whoop. All right, so we have 1. Give me 2 more, please. 2 more practical soup. And 1 more, please. Practical self-care. Practical self-care. 1 more. 1 more. Give me 1 more. Yes. We have release doubts. You've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to own your life. Born to stand out. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. And give less fucks. Look at that. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. Listen, I've been on a motherfucking journey, and I promise you that card is stronger than any of these cards in here. Give less fucks. Whew, it's going to take you places you never thought you could go before. Huh? And you ain't even got to leave out the door. All right. You're like, hold on, let me make you feel a little bit better because we have a lot of kind hearts right here, and not giving a fuck makes you feel bad. But listen, the spirit message on that. hold on. I'll help you out with that. Ugh. What's the spirit message on this? Give less fucks. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Something that's stopping you right now is the outcome. And it doesn't matter how many readings that you try to go through. If you use the readings as a way to be able to know whether or not it's safe to do something, you're going to end up stuck waiting for the other shoe to drop. But if you use these readings as a guide to help you get through whatever it is you're going through, with the attitude that you know you're going to get through it, it just helps to know a little bit here and a little bit there. It helps to have that assistance, that voice in your head come to life where you don't feel like you're just hearing shit. You're actually getting confirmation from another voice that is saying, hey, this is what you're hearing. This is what you're feeling. This is the way that you should be going. And when you get that, it makes the decisions that you're making a lot easier to process. And this is your sign right here. If you were wondering, yes, that voice in your head, it's real. Yes, that voice in your head has the best possible outcome in their interest for you. And yes, that person in your head is you. The only thing that I am doing as a partner and a worker of God Almighty is providing you the floorboard and the kickback of it coming to life. Now, let's find out some more information that you might need to help you out. You're like, well, what is it? We're going to ask Mom to come in and point us in a little bit of direction real quick. We have Soul Search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. Potential. Raccoon spirit. We have a lot of animals in the works right now. Owl spirit, raccoon spirit. Potential. Delve into the unknown, for it is through uncertainty that you often uncover your true gifts. So there may be some things that you've been working on and some other things that you've thought about trying to do, but you're afraid to put time into that stuff. Make room. Make room for it. Even if you, listen, everything has to start from somewhere, and nobody knows everything when they start something. So you have no reason to not start it. Magic pixies, kindred spirits. You create lasting connections with deep understanding that transcends time and space. This journey that you are embarking on is fresh, somewhat fresh. And where you're trying to go, where you're wondering if it's going, yes, it's meant to last. Yes, what you're building right now is something that you can count on. It is going to test you in the different seasons, but it's always going to have your back through those seasons. Perspective, dragonfly spirit. Be flexible and willing to change direction if needed to get broader views of things. Buffalo spirit, wealth power. Maintain kindness, accumulate wealth, and persevere when faced with difficulties. Butterfly spirit, transform. Welcome change and emerge stronger, just as the butterfly emerges from its cocoon. And look deeper. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. So, some of you have been holding back on learning stuff or diving deeper into connecting with certain things in your life. And you're because you didn't know how it was going to turn out, you didn't want bad things to happen, so you've been kind of holding back and just skimming the surface of different things, and you're being asked to dive in, go deeper into whatever it is. Make time for everything that you want to experience. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to focus on one specific thing, because no person who is wealthy has only dipped their cherries in one thing. Listen, I don't think I'm wrong when I say, and you can take it the wrong way, it's okay, but even the richest of men have more than one woman. It is what the fuck it is. Not all women are willing to share. I'm not one that likes to share, but I'm also one that likes to be by myself all the time. So don't go by what I have to say. Go by your own feelings and judgments. It's not my business. On this station, on this channel, we try not to hit on the love zone. You can hear my we don't like to talk about that stuff. We just want to talk about spirit, ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, how we can make ourselves better, what we're dealing with when it comes to other people, and how we can handle those situations to the best of our abilities. If you want romance, there are plenty of people out there talking about romance. And here, we're not going to do that. If it shows up, it shows up. We'll get a graze over it. We'll talk about it if we need to. The reason it's showing up is because there's some sort of shift that's affecting your innards, your spiritual path in some way, your purpose in some way, because that's what we're talking about here. Ooh, listen. I do hope you guys have enjoyed the time that you have spent here. We are not done yet. We are still going to keep moving. We are going to find out exactly what it is that you need to be getting rid of to make sure that you get the best possible income. We're going to get 3 cards on what you need to get rid of, what you need to release, and then we're going to get 3 cards on what to replace those with. Are you ready? All right. I got one that was really... Whoop. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. You can, like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but if it ain't wanting to drink, it isn't going to drink. It will sit there and go without drinking. So, you can put the magic out there, but if they're not willing to tap into it, that's their business. And you should not be sitting there feeling guilty because you did and you got something out of it. All right? That's it. Now give me two more. Two more, please, and thank you. Oh, shit, biscuits. All right. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Wabba wabba doo boo. Ba 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 dee ba da ba ba da. Ba ba doo ba ba dee ba 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 ba. All right. One more, please. Oh, one more. One more. Just one more. Just one more, please. All right. One more. One more, please. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And that is why we are here. Oh, boy. Listen. All right. Now let's see how we're going to replace these things. We've got some positive affirmations. The law of positivism. All right. Number 38. I have an energetic body and the power to transform myself and my life. The best possible way to cheer someone on is for them to see you doing it and getting it done. Two more, please, and thank you. Two more, please, and thank you. Number 5, I listen to the voice of my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. I would show you these cards, but you can't see them right now. I got to get better lighting with the way that I've got everything set up. Give me some time. I'm working on it. All right, all right. Give me one more, please, and thank you. One more card. Ooh. Let go of fear that are stored in my soul. 42. Fear, 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 fear. All right, listen. The only way to know if something is truly going to work out is to actually work through it, okay? In my dreams, I find my answer. 20. Could be very significant for somebody. Okay, I'm going to drop a shoe for you. But first, before I drop a shoe, to give you a little bit of companionship, we're going to bring out a dragon. Because we've already got some animals out here, I believe. Yes. So let's bring out some, bring a dragon out. Ooh, a light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. I believe that's what you needed, number 38, to get you going to the next phase right there. You need that extra push to get over that fear. Look, don't you worry about a thing. 42, 38. And that wasn't even a dragon. That's an angel, dude. Like, that's transcendent. That's better than the dragons. I was trying to get you a dragon. Daddy said, fuck a dragon. Let me give them an angel to fucking say, hey, I got you. Where you want to go? How you want to get there? Look here, confirmation. Absolute confirmation. All right. Now, we're going to save this for last. Don't you worry, I got you. I got you covered. We're going to, I got you. Listen, I got you covered. I got you covered. Ooh, Lord, listen. This is going to be all oracle cards. I do have tarot out. We are not doing tarot. I will come back on here later and do some tarot. I'm going to start loading some videos in the morning. And then you'll see some tarot in there. Let me go ahead, because we had the angel come. We're going to get a divine oracle. And see what is said. This is my unisex deck. Inner balance. 23. Create balance between the mind, body, and spirit. Balance is key in all avenues. All right. I think the question was, okay, well, you got all these answers, silly. Get over these fears. Get over these fears. How am I supposed to get over these fears if I don't have the solution to how I'm going to make all of this work? Blah. What if I do blah, blah, blah? Balance. Balance is the key. Balance. Balance is the key. Okay. Okay. I told you that we were going to bring you out a shoe. However, we're going to go ahead and bring out my Femme Angel, the lighted gold pathway oracle cards to match our Angel Michael. Before we do that, to ensure that your fears have been set free. Trust your guts. When it comes to intuition, you have the strong gut feelings toward your actions. Deep down inside, you surely know what's next. All right. Now, because you were so good, and this is the first reading in a long time, you are going to find out what it is that is coming your way. One thing that is coming your way. One thing that is coming your way What is it specifically? What is this one thing that is coming your way? What is it? What is this one thing that is coming your way? Give me one card, please. All right. We have one card. Look here. We have one card. Now, before we get to that one card, we are in desperate need of finding out what stone would be best for us to move forward with. Just one. Just one. People need to work on their smoky quartz. We got two. We're going to take them. Amazonite, truth. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. And smoky quartz dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. Whoo! Oh, listen. Oh, no. Listen. Let's give our gratitude. One gratitude card, please, and thank you. I am overwhelmed with joy in the Lord my God, for he has dressed me with the clothing of salvation and draped me in a robe of righteousness. Isaiah 61:10. And what is it that we are bringing in? Ooh. A journey is indicated, either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. 26:37:13. Are you ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Love, light, life, and kisses.